Well, what you're saying is a $500 car with $1,000 stereo, right?
Yeah, and that's what it was, the $500 car with the $1,000 stereo.
And Brandon, in this world of music and vinyl nostalgia, where, you know, we're often reminded of firsts, right? A first kiss, a first car, maybe the first time your mom took her belt off and whooped your ass with it. Oh.
A few moments later.
Not wasting any. There we go.
There we go. So yeah. Oh, should I start over? No, I'm kidding. We're live. All right. Well, the first one, the first is going to be first car. Everyone remembers their first bucket, the first set of wheels that they had. I came a little late. You know, I was someone that I was riding my skateboard, my bike, and bumming rides, and I wasn't the most responsible 16, 17-year-old on the planet. So it's like I wasn't, I didn't go through the trouble of getting my license right away. And so by the time I finally got one, and I know people that go like the day of, it's like, I'm 15 and a half. I need my, my permit.
Right.
I was just like, whatever. But I finally got one, and it was actually, I was out of high school. So here I am in pretty much my first year of college. And there was two, and it had the CD deck in there and everything, man. It must've been like 90, 91, probably 91. And, had the CD deck, and these are two CDs that were just locked in the rotation. So I had to pick two because I pretty much rotated them out. And the first one is Talking Heads, Speaking in Tongues.
Nice.
This is the one I've told the story before. I thought I was such a badass that I would roll into the parking lot at the college with my windows down, bumping Talking Heads. The only, it's like, come on. But there it was, man.
Nice.
And then when it wasn't Talking Heads, then it had to be a little Violator, a little Depeche Mode Violator. So
very cool. Man,
that's just where my head was at that time. So yeah, lots of rotation in the car, man. That first vehicle, among other things, but those are the ones I remember most, man. Just bumping those.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess you grew up in California, right? So I guess having a car maybe wasn't as public transportation was still kind of bigger, or.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much get anywhere I wanted. I knew people with cars. I just, I couldn't afford a car anyway. Right. So it was like, why bother, So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that a Ford thing, man, my first car, my mom had this car that she used to drive for work because it was so it was so efficient. And someone backed into it and got into a wreck. And so it was all banged up. So then she gave it to my older brother when he went off to college. And then he takes it to college and drives it till the transmission falls out. And then the thing sits for 2 years. And then I'm 16, and I was just the opposite. 60 days before I turned 16, I had a calendar. I was counting down every single day because I couldn't wait. And long story short, I figured out this old car is sitting over here. If I save $500 and put a transmission in it, I have a car.
Oh.
And this thing was, again, been through my mom, been through my brother, been through an accident. It was a 2-door Dodge Colt, brown 2-door Dodge Colt, rusted all on the top and the whole nine. I mean, just a little piece of crap. But like I said, I had my own wheels, and my friend came over one night and we put a Alpine cassette deck, that beautiful green right in the front of that baby. And we were going to a party that night, and the first tape that I popped in there, and we were going to that party that night, was AC/DC's Who Made Who.
Oh,
check
that out.
That's and man, that's the one thing. I mean, later on the speakers came and all of that, and the bumpity bump and everything else. But that first night when I was like, I'm about to go hop in my car with my buddy and go to a party for the first time. This was the tape that I popped in.
And it was a cassette.
Yeah, it was a cassette. Nice. Yeah, the Alpine green cassette. So every time I hear the song "Who Made Who," as soon as I hear that intro, it's just like it just puts me right back in the moment of that little rust bucket. That thing was so raggedy when it got hit on the front, it messed up the headlight. It was just sitting in the little socket. Right. So if you stopped at a light too fast, the freaking headlight would fall out onto the bumper, and you had to get out and put it back in.
I love it, man. Those were the days, dude.
Oh man, and I was so freaking happy and so appreciative to have that thing. I mean, just the different times, different times.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
that's hilarious. Well, what you're saying is a $500 car with $1,000 stereo, right?
Yeah, and that's what it was. The $500 car with $1,000 stereo.
Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah,
that just happens just for show. Happens to be a white label promo.
Wow, that is a cool Obi too. I love how
isn't it?
That is awesome. Hell yeah, dude.